My dear child, you may not notice, but I've never stopped watching over you. In your quiet tears, your silent struggles, and those times you were too tired to even pray, I was there holding you, not just watching from afar, but staying close to you. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe to help share this message with others who need it. There are things in your life you feel are too broken to fix. Painful memories, hurtful words, and moments you keep replaying, wondering if things could have been different. You hide your pain behind smiles and your doubts behind strength, but I see the truth, not to embarrass you, but to heal you. There's no life too damaged for me to restore, no past too messy that I can't make right, no soul too lost for me to lead home. I know there are days when you feel like you failed too much, like you've lost who you were, but what you call broken, I call worth saving. What you throw away, I make new again. I'm not disappointed in you. I see your purpose, your future. I've never given up on you, not even when you gave up on yourself, walked away, or collapsed from the weight of life. I was there, reaching for you, calling you back, waiting for you. I don't just give second chances, I give brand new starts. You don't have to fix everything on your own, just give it to me. Give me the broken pieces, let me heal the hurt. Your life is like clay in my hands, and I shape it with love and mercy, not to throw away, but to rebuild. My love doesn't go away when you mess up. It doesn't shrink when you're hurting. I love you with a love that stays even in your worst moments and fights for you through every storm. I see every painful memory, every wound, every disappointment, and still I'm not ashamed to call you mine. You may think you're too damaged or missed your chance, but your story isn't over. You don't need a perfect past to have a beautiful future. You don't need to be flawless for me to notice you. If only you could see what I see when I look at you, a strong person who survived things others wouldn't understand. I see a heart that still holds on to hope, even if just a little. A soul tested by fire, still standing, and I'm not waiting for you to fix yourself. I step into your mess. I kneel where you've fallen. I lift you up when you can't stand on your own. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not finished. So come, just as you are. Come with your doubts, your regrets, your fears, your shame. I can handle all of it. I already carried it all to the cross. And when I rose again, I didn't just beat death. I destroyed hopelessness. I opened a path home for you, a path to a future you didn't think possible. The joy you thought was gone, I can bring it back. You are more than what hurt you, more than what people said about you, more than what you've settled for. You belong to me, and I can make all things new, even this. Rest now, not in your strength, but in my promise. I'm with you always, even until the end of time. No matter how long you've been away or how broken you feel, your healing has already started. Let me tell you a story. In a quiet town, a man named Elias ran a small repair shop. He wasn't rich or famous, but he had skilled hands and sharp eyes. He believed nothing was too broken to fix. One day, a teenage boy named Micah came in with a broken pocket watch that belonged to his grandfather. "Can you fix it?" he asked, his voice shaking. "It used to tick. It used to make me feel like he was still with me." Elias gently took the watch and looked at it. The glass was cracked, the gears were rusty, and the hands had fallen off. Most people would have thrown it away, but Elias smiled and said, "It might take time, but I can fix it." Days went by. Micah kept walking past the shop, unsure if it was still being repaired. He worried and wondered if Elias had forgotten. But one day, Elias called him in. On the counter was the same watch, cleaned, polished, and ticking again. Micah was shocked. "You fixed it. I thought it was too far gone." Elias placed it in his hand and said, "Some things just need someone who won't give up on them." Micah left with more than a working watch. He left with a heart that felt whole again in ways words couldn't explain. My beloved, your worth hasn't decreased because of what you've been through. Like the watch, you may feel thrown aside or broken by life, but your value hasn't changed to me. What others ignore, I treasure. What the world says is useless, I redeem. You are not defined by your mistakes or who left you. You are defined by my love, a love that never quits, never runs out, and never lets go. When I look at you, I don't see damage. I see purpose. I don't see failure. I know a masterpiece still in the making. When the world doesn't recognize your worth, come to me. I know who you are. I made you. Your value isn't based on what you do, but on my promise. So remember this, you are not forgotten. You are not thrown away. You are mine. And I don't throw away what I gave my life to save. Come closer. Sit with me for a while. Let the noise fade. You've carried so many hidden burdens, haven't you? You've asked yourself, am I valuable? Why was I overlooked? Why wasn't I enough? I know every silent ache, every invisible scar, every time you felt like you didn't matter. I saw it all, and I cried with you. If this message touched you and you want to support our work, consider sending a super thanks. Your support helps us make more encouraging content. The world often measures value by popularity, success, and looks. But I look deeper. I see your heart, your soul, the real you behind the mask, and I still choose you. I never needed you to be perfect to love you. I never asked for fame. Your worth comes from me because I gave you life. There were times you felt ignored or judged, times that made you believe you were less. But those times lied to you. You were never invisible to me. Those were the moments I was holding you closest. When others couldn't see your beauty, I admired you. When they said you weren't enough, I whispered, you mean everything to me. Sometimes you try to prove your worth to people who won't see it. But stop trying so hard. You don't need anyone else's approval. I already love you. You don't need the world's applause. You have the love of heaven. Let me restore what life took from you. Let me speak the truth over the lies. I'm not ashamed of your journey, not even the hard parts. I'll use even your deepest pain to shine my glory. You are not second best. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not what they call you. You are not what happened to you. You are my beloved. You are my joy. You are chosen. I know your past, but I also wrote your future. And I promise, there's more ahead than what's behind you. Let me turn your life into something beautiful again. I specialize in healing, not rejection. I pick up what others throw away and give it honor. That's who I am. And right now, if you're tired or unsure of your worth, I'm reaching for you not to scold you, but to remind you, you are mine. And in my hands, even what seems wasted can become something wonderful. The world may label you by your scars, but I call you by your true name. You are redeemed. You are seen. You are deeply loved. So when you wonder, do I matter? Listen closely. Yes, you do.